Hello and welcome into my monthly update video for July 2026. It's going to be a bit of an abbreviated, shorter version of the video. I had to take a bit of a streaming hiatus in the month of July due to some personal reasons. I'm physically fine, everything's okay with me. But yeah, just things came up, and I'll just leave it at that. And I'll tell you what I was up to in the month of July as far as streaming in my gaming. Hi, Katana. Streaming for the month of July, a little thin here on some streams as I talked about a bit in the intro, but the biggest news on it, and you may have saw because I uploaded a video of it, but I completed Mario Open Golf on the Famicom. That was one of the most difficult games I think I've ever managed to defeat, but man, it was very satisfying to finally pull that off after 8 streams. If you want to watch the last course for the UK, uh, video right before this one, yeah, I highly recommend it. But yeah, it was great to kind of finally get through that game. Very similar mechanically to NES Open Tournament Golf, but I feel like it's sort of like a Kaizo version of the game. So if you want like a hard mode of NES Open Tournament Golf, I highly recommend Mario Open Golf. Also, I did another Lego build, got the Lego Game Boy in hand. That was a lot of fun doing this one. Kind of got the taste with the Genesis controller. And yeah, I was like very impressed with the detail on this. There's a couple of cartridges you can, fake cartridges, or is it? Now, fake cartridges you could like build to uh, go with the game. Your choice of Super Mario Land versus Katana's very interested uh, versus the Zelda game on Game Boy. Um, but yeah, it was there's like a lot of like small details that they got right that I appreciated, like the PCB boards. Or the PCB boards in air quotes were different in the two cartridges that you'll never see again unless you open the cartridges back up. Um, We got like the actual like D-pad and the buttons work. You can like press them and it nice and springy. But yeah, and even like a power switch here and volume knobs and brightness and stuff like that works out. But yeah, they put a lot of detail into this and it was really fun to do. And yeah, and I'm glad I got back into some Lego stuff after like years hiatus of doing that. Um, Yeah, I don't have any other Lego stuff currently that's on the horizon, so that might be it for the foreseeable future, but we'll see how that plays out. Also started on Axlay on the Super Nintendo, a really cool looking shoot 'em up that I enjoyed quite a bit. I did beat the game already, but I was after a 1cc, and I next time I stream, which still to be determined, like when I'm gonna resume streaming again. Um, that's sort of the first like immediate goal is to get a 1cc on this game. But yeah, I'm glad I finally tried this one out. Nice crispy clean cartridge for this as well, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with it and looking forward to getting the 1cc in it, and we'll see if I remember after taking at least a month off from playing it, but we shall see. And lastly, for streaming, I did one Toe Jam and Earl speedrun race. I feel like that might have been like the 4th of July when that happened. It was just Hoodie Two Shoes and I in the race. I believe I finished first on that one, but not by much. Both of us got a sub 60 minute. That's what I mean by sub 60 run, which is generally for me, like that's the main goal for what I want to do when I'm doing a random world speed run is finishing under an hour. And yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get re-engaged with this a lot more in the near future. But I've kind of been, things happen. It's just, I'll just leave it at that. But that's it for me for streamed games in the month of July. Games I played off of stream. I believe I talked about Blazing Beaks in a previous video. This one, in theory, I really wanted to like this game. Roguelike, kind of a twin stick shooter type of thing. But yeah, I think this one just didn't quite hook me as much as it could have. There's no, it's like it's truly rogue in nature, where you're not ever really. It's like it's a new game pretty much every single time, other than like you can unlock some characters. Um, but yeah, there's no continuity. So if you die on a particular run, you don't really gain anything new to help you out in subsequent runs. I think I kind of like that aspect when you're talking about roguelike games. Um, so yeah, I think Blazing Beaks, I'm going to officially retire this one and get it off of my to play list. But glad I got to at least finally try it. And speaking of trying things, I've also started on Horizon Zero Dawn for the PlayStation 4. I happen to have the complete edition here, which I think is the Frozen Wilds expansion. I think that's what that is what that is called. Um, Maybe some other stuff in there. Yeah, I can see like lots of things written on the back here. But yeah, so far so good on this one. It's not hooking me as much as Red Dead Redemption 2 did. When I'm thinking about like kind of modern games that I played recently. But yeah, so far it's okay. I feel like I'm just collecting plants like all the time in it while exploring and finding different like types of machines to fight. Like the actual like story world seems really interesting to me. Sort of a tribal human nature type of thing, but like all the machines in the game are animals of some sort, and I haven't played far enough to know like what the true story is on this. But yeah, it's the world itself is interesting. I think the combat's okay too. But yeah, I'm sticking with it so far, and we'll see how far I go with it. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a decent progress in the game so far. And yeah, and for foreseeable future, I think I'm gonna stick with it. Also, resurrected playing a game called Frozen Synapse. Gosh, I don't know what year that game came out. Maybe like 2010, something like that. But my buddy Unprovoked Moose Attack was like, "Hey, we should start playing this again." And thankfully, I still remembered my password to log in because I'm not sure there was a way to recover it if if I didn't remember it. So that I tried to see if I could reset it, and like that didn't really seem to be a thing for that. But the servers are still up and running, and there's still a few people that play it, and yeah, just kind of a cool little like tactical like one versus one kind of thing. I wouldn't call it real time strategy, like that's not right. It's turn based, and you're just kind of like planning. Different types of units with like a rifle, shotgun, like grenade launchers, and they all have different types of way they attack and et cetera, et cetera. And most of the time, the games are just called extermination, where you're just trying to eliminate each other. But they have other modes too. But yeah, it's been kind of fun going back to that one and playing that one off and on when time allows. And then lastly, for offline games, still playing Absalom with my buddy Eight Punches. We're just trying to unlock the entire soul tree at this point. Uh, what you do by, I guess this is a spoiler, late game, you get these things called ordeals that have different types of engagements or criteria. That's probably a better word. Parameters. That's maybe a little too computer programmy, but it modifies the game in certain ways for make things either easier or harder. And as you unlock them, like more stuff on the tree unlocks that can give you certain things like improved offense or new emote sets or more criteria you can play with for your own custom ordeals. But yeah, still having fun with this one. Feel like we're really close. I would suspect we're probably going to finish this up in the month of August. Um, But yeah, I kind of recently found like a pretty game breaking strategy that involves uh, there's like a one of the bramble based rituals where you can dodge over throwables on the ground. It turns them into rose darts that automatically target enemies, but paired it with a thing for anytime you do a critical hit, it makes them drop more random throwables. And yeah, so I'll give you a fair warning right now. This might be super loud, but this was like crashing the game quite a bit because the PlayStation could not handle it. But let you see this footage for yourself.
I expected nothing less from ya.
Do have a few pickups that happened in the month of July. We'll start with, I'd say this is probably like the coolest thing I got as far as pickups are concerned. But this is the VMU Pro. It is a modern accessory similar to like the Mem Card Pro for like the PlayStation 1 or 2. Basically, this goes for the Sega Dreamcast. It is sort of a modern version of the VMU that you stick down into the Dreamcast controller. So, like, the main thing for me is, it has a micro SD card that you can basically have not infinite, but basically infinite uh, saves for Dreamcast games. It does some other stuff too, like you can emulate like NES things on here, which I don't think I care that much about. But yeah, so it's cool to have like a long-term solution or in ways to like save or back up saves for Dreamcast games whenever they happen. So very cool to finally have that in my hands. Um, let's also get this out of the way too. Don't have this like oops, wrong way. The box is a little messed up, but I did pick up the physical drive for the PlayStation 5. I talked about that last month where I basically got the PlayStation 5 for free. But yeah, I finally caved and got the physical drive for it, and it's made things easier. But it's also like, I think I've had enough time with it where like, I don't think I actually need my PlayStation 4 Pro anymore. But I officially put that away. I haven't like sold it or anything yet, but that's TBD and what I want to do with that long term. But yeah, since PlayStation 5 can play PlayStation 4 games, uh yeah, PlayStation 4 not currently needed inside of my house. Um that's also forced me to kind of learn like there's PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 versions of games and still kind of getting uh treading the water there to figure out what's going on there. Oh, Katana rubbing on the box. That's good. That's good. Coming back over. And then last of like physical things, got Alundra. I mean, I already have Alundra, but I have another copy of Alundra that's so shiny. So shiny. Ooh, it is Katana approved. It basically got this because my version doesn't have like this stupid little map, which is what I really needed to like get it to become a complete copy. So yeah, I plan to sell my other version or maybe this one without the map. I don't know. I'll have to do some comparing and contrasting. I still haven't played this game yet. It's on a short list for me whenever PlayStation comes up. Yeah, I'm glad to finally have like a truly complete copy of this game, and yeah, happy to finally knock that off of my collecting list. Yeah, also got a few digital games. Hi, Katana. Um, I picked up Drainus on the Nintendo Switch. It is a I can't remember what year that came out. 2023 maybe 2024. But it's a modern shoot 'em up. It's on pretty much all the modern platforms, but I got the Switch version of it from the eShop. Um, yeah, looking forward to trying this one out at some point in time. It looks really good to me, and yeah, I'm so glad there's still kind of like a modern resurgence of that genre of game, and I love shoot 'em ups in general anyway. So looking forward to trying that one out. Um, Also, during the Steam summer sale, I picked up two games. Um, the main one was Mini Shoot Adventures. It looks really cool, sort of like I think maybe it's like story driven a bit, but like a twin stick shooter. Um, really want to try that one out. But from the same company, they also it bundled with a game called Galactic Glitch that was actually like cheaper to get the bundle instead of getting Mini Shoot Adventures by itself. Like, okay. But yeah, I don't know that much about Galactic Glitch, but it was to me it was like, okay, it was essentially free. That's how I'm viewing it. Uh, yeah, maybe I'll try that one out on my own for an offline thing in the near future after we get done petting this cat. And that's it for me for pickups for the month of July. And that's it for the update video for the month of July. Still on a bit of a streaming hiatus. I'm not sure how much longer that's going to be the case for me, but I appreciate everyone that reached out with some kind words to me just to see if I'm okay, which I am. But yeah, I'll get back to it hopefully soonish here in the month of August. As Katana's getting all the rubs right now, although she hates being held like this. So I better let her go before she murders me. But I appreciate everyone watching this video. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of the day, night, whatever time it might be for you. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Later.